Hey, thank you very much for the invitation to be here. We really appreciate this, and it is an exciting time for some of the same reasons that Ryan was just talking about. Plus, I love to come back to my hometown of Fargo. Mayor Furness, thank you. Good to see you here. I got my Fargo pin on. I got this pin. Every time I would stop in to see Mayor Wallaker, he would give me 3 Fargo pins. After we moved out to Bismarck, and he'd say, here, now give these to the kids. And finally, the last time he gave me 3 Fargo pins, I said, Dennis, I've got about 9 of these pins. Well, he said, and now go give them to those kids and remind them that when they graduate from high school, they come out here and they register and they go to school at NDSU. And I said, well, you know, maybe they'll go north where their dad went to college. No, he said. This is their town. You tell them to come to Fargo and you give them those pins. So I'm proud to be wearing my Fargo pin today. And the kids are always envious when I get to come back to our hometown and they think I'm visiting all their friends. So I'll tell them that I saw all of you. When I sit down, I'll take your picture and I'll tweet it so that they know that I... Integreon is writing today, a day like this, and everything that it embodies is really helping to write the next great chapter in North Dakota. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why briefly because I've only been given a couple of minutes. I know we've got a lot of people to hear from and we've got a lot of exciting stuff to discuss. But it is it's the next great chapter in North Dakota's history. We have the #1 economy in America. And no matter where you travel, and I travel pretty broadly these days around the state, and I head to the North Dakota Trade Office, and I go around the globe, and they're talking about North Dakota. A lot of people mistakenly think, well, they've got, they found oil, and now they've got a great economy. But we know that across decades, people have been working hard to diversify this economy, to be hitting on a lot of cylinders so that you can get through rough patches when, as now, the oil prices kind of drop and people sit back a little bit. We're proud of our energy sector. We're proud of the ag sector and how great it's doing, manufacturing and production agriculture. But we have a technical economy here. We have services economy. This company could be located and could be expanding anywhere in the globe. And they've chosen to do so right here in North Dakota. We're producing jobs in North Dakota faster than any state in the nation. Our wages are going up faster, and the opportunities are growing more rapidly in a diverse fashion. And that's exciting. In the Integreon story, as you look down, I think it's 150 jobs in the last 2 or 3 years. Potential for another 100 jobs up ahead in 2015. And just the type of opportunity that this presents. Boy, when I was graduating from high school in 1984 and then the University of North Dakota in 1988, a lot of people were talking about, boy, what can we do to keep our young people? They're all leaving the state. We're educating and they're taking off. The public policy discussion was how much, maybe we could pay them to stay in the state of North Dakota. We could pay off their loans. We could do all sorts of things. And now we've got this situation. We've got 25,000 unfilled jobs across the state of North Dakota because there's so much opportunity. It's growing more rapidly than our population. And we've got the fastest growing population of anywhere in America. All that lines up for the fact that the future is very, very bright. And it's in large part because of companies like Integreon that say this is the economy we want to be in. They work hard. They put a lot of resources into education. And they know the work ethic is legendary in the state of North Dakota. We're blessed. So the state of North Dakota, through our Department of Commerce, and I know the local economic development people too, are proud to join with a company like Integreon and to work to find a way to make sure that you are locating here initially and then expanding. And that's a great part of this story, too. We are proud to lend a hand. These public-private partnerships bear great fruit, and they speak to the commitment that we all have going forward. As I said, I'm a fourth-generation North Dakotan. We're raising the fifth. And you know what? Looking down the road, because of all the diversity in this economy, no matter what my grandkids, if I'm blessed that way, no matter what they want to do, well, maybe if they want to be like a marine biologist or something, that would be a challenge. But no matter what they want to do aside from that, they can do it right here in North Dakota, and that makes me pretty happy. So I want to thank the Chamber. I want to thank the Economic Development Corporation here. I want to congratulate our folks at the Department of Commerce, and thank you for all the hard work that you've been putting in to the business leadership of this community. People have been working so hard across so many years. People like Bruce Furness and other leaders here in the community that envisioned this time in our great state. I want to thank you, too, one last thing, if I could, for the community involvement and commitment that your employees have to the greater Fargo-Moorhead area. It's evident that through your community involvement, your leadership on a bunch of different philanthropic operations, it shows that you care about the state that you're working in, the community that you're attempting and succeeding at growing. And that's what makes it really special. You know, the Wall Street Journal and other places, they designate us #1 in this category or that, and we're proud of that. Got an extraordinary tax structure and business climate in the state of North Dakota. But it's that community involvement and the commitment to look to the horizon, like the generations before us have done, to say, what can this state be? What can we become? That's what makes us the other thing that we are. We are living in and working in the greatest state in the finest nation on the face of the earth. And I think that's becoming more and more evident to people all the time. And today is another fine example of that. So congratulations to Integreon. Congratulations and thank you. And thanks to all of you for the opportunity to say a few words. Thanks.
I'll have all of you notice, please, my North Dakota pin.
Very nice.
We are delighted to have all of you here today at the ribbon cutting ceremony. If you told me at the beginning of this year, when we broke ground on April 14th, that in December we'd be in a new building, I would never believe it. The team at Paces has done an incredible job. My own team, led by Callie. Where are you, Callie? Where are you hiding? Callie, you did a tremendous job leading all of Integreon into the building and getting us in. This has been a project that's been in the planning stages for probably 18 months now. When we knew that we were running out of space, we began a search both here in North Dakota. We were approached by lots of other competitor states that made fairly attractive offers to us, both economic and otherwise. But it was honestly a real easy choice for us to decide to stay here for one reason. It's all about people. We are in the people business. We are in professional services. And the quality of our associates that we have on staff, we're now at 340. We've got capacity in the building to get over 900 people on a 24/7 shift. We've got 2,200 people around the world. This is a key part of our network. When we bring our clients and prospects to Fargo, they come away always with a big smile. The workforce is committed. It's passionate. It's exciting. They love the chippers that we give them. And Fargo is known, at least within our client base and prospect base, not as a movie or a television show, but really as a key node in our global network. So I think we have been able to demonstrate from the very beginning of the history of the company that we can create a global business in Fargo, North Dakota. I think if you asked me 25 years ago where was Fargo, I'd be clueless. I travel around the world, to Asia, in Europe, to Latin America, to Africa, to India, to our locations around the world. But there's something very special about coming to Fargo. It's now, for me, coming home. We're excited about what we've been able to build here. When you visit the office with our Integreon associates who will show you around, you'll see some pretty exciting new kinds of work environments that we've developed. We've got informal conference areas. We've got formal conference areas. We have new desks that rise. You can do work standing up. This is our cafeteria. We're standing right now in our training room. We've got 700 parking spaces outside. There's lots of stuff. The staff can't wait to get into the building. The first move is on December 19th, right? We'll get the first staff in on the 19th, but we didn't want to wait any longer to have the ribbon cutting ceremony because we are so excited. So I'd like to thank the state, all of the support we've got from all of the local and regional institutions, the banks, have all been very, very supportive of Integreon. And as I mentioned at my speech last night at the Chamber, I'm beginning to see where we're going to open up our second facility. So we are delighted to be here. Thank you again, both to all of the partners we've had to build the building, but most important, I'd like to thank our associates. Could you all raise your hand, Integreon folks? Because without you, we wouldn't be in the building. We wouldn't be the success story that we have been over the years. And if I did have a glass of champagne, I would ask all of you to raise your cups and celebrate the success. So thank you very much for coming, and please enjoy the tour and the food that we have. And congratulations to the team.
All right, then on the count of three, we'll cut the ribbon. 1, 2, 3.